Now continue to the video I just did. The consciousness, the wind in this world, for every house that is built, there is a wind flying outside before you lay the foundation. And every time the body sleep in the night, the body wake up, they come together, they drink coffee, they eat something, and they mix the mortar, and they build the blocks. And when the blocks are dry, they put it in the foundation, and then they build this long blocks, counting it, and then cementing it, and then puts the windows and everything. But the minute you close the door, the wind is inside the house. A house without a wind, you will suffocate inside, you're gonna die. If anyone can ask nature for permission to build a house, I think nature will say to you, if you're gonna build a house, make sure you have a big window on top of the house so that all the flies that get trapped inside the house were able to fly out. But it is impossible. So what happened when nature was outside free and the house came, and now when you close the door, you go into your workplace. The bird that is flying outside you can see. But before the bird exists, there was this tiny little fly that have a big place to fly. But now, the graveyard came, which is the house, and now the fly gets stuck inside. The tiny ones, they get stuck inside. You're gone for 12 hours, 13 hours. By the time you come back, the fly is so suppressed inside the house. But it's nature. You enter the house, and the wind that is so stressed cannot go outside. Come to the window, cannot pass. Go there, cannot pass. And you, the body, like checking your bag, checking your telephone, looking at your mail, what you have to pay, what already paid, and then you sit down, put on the TV, and then you have to eat something. You finish eat, you just sitting there. You're like, oh, thank God the day is finished. But you're not looking around, because the tiny little fly you see, and sometimes when the fly is sick of you, they come next to you and like, vroom, vroom, vroom. They make noise, and now you have to kill them. The fly is trying to say to you, open the door, I need to go outside. Open the door, I need to go outside. You have to open the door right now. But you don't listen to the language of the fly. You take the fly mat and like, boom, the fly is dead. Now, if the fly is dead, the fly was pissed off, and now you just kill the fly. Where do you think the fly went? The fly become you. The wind was flying, have a body, want to go outside, the door is closed, and now you just killed the body of the fly, and now the fly become you. And now the fly is inside your mind, and now you started thinking something, a little joke, you get pissed off, till the door is open, and then the wind out of you, which is now plus, go out, and then there's another baby fly, and then the fly get another body. Now, for example, every time the sun shines, there's many flies around. But the minute the snow come, the minute the rain come, the fly lost all their bodies. Now, they become ghosts. The door is open, the wind come inside like, we lost our body, we come inside. You're not going to have a nice day today. Because there's many people, they just went to the shopping center, they buy the nice thing, and then they come in the house, they wonder why they fight. Well, if mankind learned to respect that the drop of sperm is not a baby you're going to see 9 months later, and the 9-month baby you're going to hold, that baby is the God that never exists yet. For as long as mankind, the 9 months already complete, every day they see the baby, every day. Well, your baby is coming out of your stomach just one day in line, but you wait for 9 months before the baby come out. But mankind is so busy with technology. I mean, how can someone like me compete with the important people that lives in the world? Well, I cannot compete with you, because I know one thing for sure. My voice is right now deep, just like my sister in London. It says the video's voice is now totally different than my voice before. And if I die, my sister in London can say, oh, she's the one who posted this video because there's no face. But I know one thing for sure. My sister can catch up with the story, but my sister cannot tell you the future because the future is going with me where I'm going. Now, for example, you came home, but the wind that is now prison inside your house. If you learn to open your door, open all the window when you enter the house. My window is not open. I cannot open this window. I cannot open the kitchen. I cannot open anywhere. So there is many times shouting, well, the wind come in and trap. Because the window is not open. If I can open the window, the only window that's open is upstairs. Downstairs, you cannot open it. So how many problems people getting? I mean, you can see the fly. You see it moving. And what happened when what's supposed to fly free stay inside your house? The wife is outside. The mother is outside. The children are outside. One fly is now missing out of the family. And now trapped in here. The family is looking. A fly is from a bunch of flies. And now one is missing. You're like, oh, that's just a fly. Move here. Well, I need you to take the drop of sperm and put it on the table and put the fly next to the table. And tell me, what is the future of the drop of sperm when the man and the woman is already big? And if the fly is now flying outside in nature, and the drop of sperm is going in the baby stomach where the baby was, that become the 30 years old, and now you take the sperm, put it in the stomach, the fly is flying outside for 9 months. You are in prison for 9 months in the stomach. So how intelligent are you? And how bigger are you? If the fly is outside bigger than you, what makes you think 40 years later you're bigger than the fly?